Hello guys, welcome to my next episode in this Bitget tutorial videos. In this episode, I will show you more how to do the margin, the futures trading. I will give you risk management system, and I will show you about the technical analysis more and about the positions also, how to open, how to close, what's the liquidation, for example, and how to do take profit, how to do stop loss. So everything which is important, I will show you in this video. If you find these videos helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will give you more and more tutorials in the future. So if you like the videos and you subscribe, you can follow me and you will get these tutorials immediately as I upload them. My name is Daniel and I created this channel to make tutorial videos and how to do videos about the crypto. I will show you my trading strategies, my trading system, but if you need help, you just have to check the description, because if you use my link to register to the Bitget or other partner exchanges, you can sign up in my website, which is totally free. You don't have to pay anything, and if you use my link to the exchanges, you can get my strategy, my knowledge, my system basically for free. You just have to use my link, so this is very good. So don't forget to sign up with my link below, and if you sign up in my website, you will get the access for my indicators and for my education system also. Okay, we are here in the Bitget platform. If you go to the spot, you can go to the spot trading. That's what I showed you before, but you can go to the spot margin trading. In this option, you can use leverage. So actually you can borrow extra money from the exchange and you can open bigger positions. I show you the Bitcoin because I trade mostly on the Bitcoin also. So I'm here in the spot margin trading. I have to put some balance. Of course, we need USDT for the trading. From the spot account, you have to put to the cross margin spot, or you can go to the isolated function, which is much better for you if you are a beginner. I really recommend the isolated because we can trade separately. Okay, that's why is it isolated. And from the spot, we can put to the isolated spot margin. This is a bit hard, that's why I show you guys, because yeah, so for the first it's hard to do, and here we are. I choose the coin, the pair. Basically you want to trade separate pairs, you have to get separate funds to the pairs. Okay, now we want to trade Bitcoin, so we give the Bitcoin pair and we want to use the USDT for the trading. Okay, I put everything here, and okay, let's say we can buy on the market, but of course if you do the limit buy, you set up the price already and you will know exactly what's the price you get. So that's much better. Maybe we are here, I want to long from here, 110,000. That's the price we are here, and I can choose the isolated, how much extra leverage I want to get. You see, actually I have only $650, but I can go up, and the max position size can be $6,400 for me. Which means if you have 10x, it means that if the price goes down 10%, you will get liquidated. Okay, so if you lose, the losing will be 10 times more as well, and you can lose your money. That's why I told you the previous episode that the spot DCA is the best. You cannot lose your money, right? When you start, just start with a small money, maybe $500, $1,000. I think that's the best for starting. You don't need big money. Okay, let's see what we can do. I can set up the price. That's what we talked before. As you see, I have the open order here already. but I will cancel this because I want to open the order now. I don't want to wait, and I want to show you guys. So basically I have only 600 USD, but I will buy the Bitcoin now, 2,500 USD. Okay, let's go. That's how you use the market order. Basically the system will just give you a price. Okay, and now we can see my position. Okay, but the liquidation price, okay, so basically I'm in 5x. I just have a buck here, but I'm in the 5x. As we see, the liquidation price is very low, as I calculated around 88,000. Okay, so that's what's the most important. You have to check your data, you have to see everything. This is risky, and you can ask the question how you can close this position. We have to sell what we have. So actually the position size is this one. I can copy and I can say, if the price goes up to the all-time high, I want to realize this position, and this is the quantity I can sell, 0.022944, let's say. Okay, we see that the money I buy, the position value is $2,500, but when I realize is more than 2,800, which means I have a profit around $300. Why is it matter? Because the price, how much the price goes up. If I do this, I buy here, the price goes up here is around 13%. If I want to earn this much money, this $300 is actually a 50% profit for me, because my balance is 600 USD, right? 650. And with this trade, I will realize more than $300. So which means that for my money, it means a 50% profit. That's why it's good to use the leverage, but that's why it's hard, because you have to win and you have to make a really good decision. If the price goes below and you see that your unrealized profit is going down, of course you need a stop loss. What's the position you don't want to keep your position? What's the price? For this, you need a deeper technical analysis. But basically, if you find a very, very strong support zone, let's say for now, we have this 105,000 price here. This is basically a very strong support zone, 105,000 and 108,000. So now this is the zones I want to put my stop loss. So basically, if the price falls below 105,000, I'm sure I want to close this position. I don't want to lose the money. So this is now my position, but of course for this you have to do the technical analysis more. In the trading view, never do in the platform. Never do in the exchange platform. You have to do in the trading view, okay? You have to have your own analysis, how you trade, what you do, and you can make the decisions. But for now, I'm longing the Bitcoin from here, and for me, it's this zone, this 105K zone, which I want to hold. Okay, so if the price goes down, I will close this position under this price. Okay, so you have to make a decision. That's why it's hard, that's why it's not easy for the first time. But as you can see, I can make more money with my money. So I don't need to have a big amount of money for the trading. If I can do smart positions and I use a little bit leverage, actually I can earn much more from small money as well. If you open any margin or futures trading where you can get liquidated for your account, please make sure that you put the stop loss around 1 or 2% of your account balance. So for example, if you have 100,000 USDT on your account, you want to trade margin, you have to make sure that if the market is going against you, you don't lose more than 1 or 2% for your whole account. So if you have 100K, you can lose maximum $1,000 or $2,000 in one trade. This is the system you want to use when you start, okay? Just don't lose more than 1 or 2% of your total account. That's very, very, very important. And if you have this, actually you can have multiple bad trades in a row and you still don't lose a lot of money from your account, okay? That's why this is very important. So as you see in this video, I showed you how to enter the position, how to close the position. Basically, you want to buy if you want to long, and you want to sell if you want to go short, and you want to put the opposite to close the position. If you buy, you have to put the sell, and if you sell first, you have to put the buy position after to close the position. Basically, that's it. Okay, if I want to short the BTC now, I have to make sure I have some BTC here, because first you want to sell the Bitcoin. So that's how you can short it, and you can have the leverage on your Bitcoin also. So for example, if the price goes up, we are all-time high, we are maybe 150K, and you have your analysis, you want to have a short position on the Bitcoin, you can do like this. You just come here, you put your Bitcoin there, and you can sell more. So for example, you have 1 Bitcoin, you can sell 5 or 10 Bitcoin on the top, and when the price goes down maybe 10%, 20%, you can buy back much more. Okay, so this is the logic behind it. But to be honest, for the Bitcoin, it's hard to say that you should sell, because the Bitcoin, if you do the DCA and if you know what's the Bitcoin, you want to hold the Bitcoin. So basically, to be honest, I don't short the Bitcoin too much. I think the short is better for the altcoins, because the altcoins is always going down against the Bitcoin. Okay, we have some period when the altcoins are stronger a little bit, but basically the Bitcoin is eating the market, okay? And what we want to do is shorting the altcoins, not the Bitcoin. So basically that's why I don't recommend you this, but that's how you do. But you can go to other stuff. Maybe you want to short the Ethereum, for example, or maybe you have seen another project. Here we can see the Trump coin also. Probably you can short this one, because many people short this. As you can see, after they started this meme coin, everybody just short, because the price is only going down. So you can do that. When the price is going up for an altcoin, for example, here you see a big movement, you can start a short position on the top for sure, and you can use the same leverage system as we used for the Bitcoin longing before. Okay, now you know how to start a margin trading on the Bitget platform. I think this is a really good feature, And if you already know the basics and you do the spot trading before, you know how to long basically and how to buy Bitcoin. After, I think the second step you should do is go for the margin trading. And after the third step should be the futures trading, okay? Because the margin and the futures is different. And I recommend more the margin trading for the beginners, because in the margin trading, you have more safe zone for comparing to the futures, okay? For the futures trading, you have to pay more fees and you have to be more careful. Thank you guys for following me. In the next episode, I will show you the futures trading, how to do professionally and safely. I will give you my best advices about the futures trading as well. So see you in the next one. Bye bye.